What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Kyle Karpovich. Well, I'm editing a video right now. So, I was trying to edit my video that I took today. So, anyway, what are we going to talk about today? I'm a little early. So now there's 2 people in the chat, which is good. I figured it was going to be a little slow because, it's definitely I'm 15 minutes early from what I usually do. Now we're at 10. Holy cow. Everybody's flooding in. Anyway, 10 people in the chat. Let's see here. Who do we got? We got Zach Grubb said, hey, everyone. Kyle Karpovich. Joshua Brandenburg. I don't know, bud. I don't know about tonight. Diesel Tech 73. How's it going? If you're into trucking, this guy here is a good resource to listen to and talk to. He's had some pretty good videos lately about some interesting stuff. Not really pertaining to me, but if you're into trucking, definitely good to go. Lucas, how are you? Stephen Doolittle, how are you? Travis B, how are you doing? Nice to have you in the chat. Andrew Miller, good evening. Neil K, it is going good, Neil. I tell you what, life is good. It's been a wild week. That's for darn sure. AgTech 45. I was out on let me see what tractor it was today. Oh, it was an 8330 that I was working on just a little bit ago. Like I'm talking, well, it wasn't the tractor I was working on. It was it was actually the drill. And this morning I was on an 8360R AgTech, so that was with a 1990 drill, I believe they both had on the back of them. No problem, man. No problem. Everybody's saying hi. No, they said they found it's a 466 max force is what it is in there. And they said they found one. So they want to go back with what it is at this point. So we might just put what was in there back in there. So keep it all factory. How's everyone doing tonight? Hit the like. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Out on the job, sweating out. Absolutely. Hello. Busier than crap. Yeah. Hey, Steven. AgTech. Okay. How are you? Ed T. How are you, Ed T? Nice to have you here. Let's talk about your hat. Need to straighten it. Come on now. Like this more? Is that better? I'm curious. Is that better? Old time Walter? Yeah, it makes it fast and easy. That's kind of what I was looking at too. There's some 9 series around here. The 8000 is a lot of the planting tractors around here. They're planting with 8000s. The 9000s mostly tillage. I don't even know what drove by the other day. Have you ever seen the AgTech? Have you ever seen the horse? I think it's horse jokers. That's what they're called. There was 6 of them that drove by the other day, all in a convoy, all the same farm. Thank you, Jeremiah. Appreciate it. They are on the website for sale. Theheavywrench.com is the website. Old Time Welder. Hey, Old Time Welder. Look up the 66 fire truck on Instagram. Oh, right on. I'll look that up sometime. I appreciate it. Hello, Country Mile. It's on Instagram. Hello, Ag Tech. Awesome machines. Yeah, that it blew a hose. So it blew a hose. They lost all their oil. Just put it that way. It pumped out so fast. It wasn't even right. Australian Jock, how are you? I'm glad you made it. Travis B. worked on a 9300 today. Ooh, that's a fun one. Yes, lots of these jokers up here. Are there really? Yeah, this was a threefold. Well, the wings folded twice. So it was doop and then like this and in. So I don't know how wide they were, but they were on some big tractors. I'll tell you that for sure. Yes. If you go on theheavywrench.com, there's actually a store there. You can get t-shirts, hats, stickers, coffee cups. I don't have one here, but there's some stuff on there. Sweatshirts. And it's just something that people were asking for. I put them on there. I don't have I really don't make a whole lot off of them, I don't think. So Good GG. Travis, did they come out nice, or did you need to have the hot wrench? That's always a good hello, Country Mile Garage. Like you, oh yeah, the one mechanic. Dave's not going to be here tonight, probably more than likely because I'm wearing a shirt. I've got dirt all over. I was just helping out on a planter real quick. He is a great guy. Yes, it is a one mechanic t-shirt. Tech May is the one that makes them. This is my. I was done for the day. I had to throw on a t-shirt. I just was dirty from the day, and I was just changing my clothes. So I throw this on. This is like one of my wear around the house shirts. I like it. It's comfortable. It's wear it out when you pick up dinner. Yeah, there was actually 3 red ones pulling them and 3 green ones. I think someday I'm going to reach out to that farm, and they would be a really, really good one to ask. What's your opinion on which one's better? They probably will know fuel economy. They'll probably know power. They'll probably know all that good stuff. So it might be a pretty good place to reach out to and actually talk to. That reminds me, I need to find my other heavy wrench stickers and add to the new locker. Right on. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Old Time Welder. Green is mean. Leave the red in the shed. Oh boy. Here we go. Diabolical. How are you? God, that profile picture is sweet. The wall is so cool. I'm not going to lie, dude. That's freaking crazy awesome. Those were actually all wheeled. They were all wheeled. Yes, they were all wheeled. I think they plant with the tracked ones, but they work ground with the wheeled ones. So, I don't know. Pins came out fairly easy, just a bottle jack for pressure. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Blue will do. That's for sure. Country Mile Garage. L Ford. You can't let them out of there. Them New Holland tractors are actually, I will say this. New Holland tractors have come a long way. And I believe that they are very, very good. Very. I'm going to try to switch my network here real quick because I don't know if it's going to make things better or not. But it definitely might have picked up speed. So hopefully it didn't glitch too bad. Oh, no problem, dude. It's freaking awesome. I'm an oh, I almost said it. No, I'm an orange guy myself, Alice Chalmers. I don't have a heavy wrench. Maybe I can get one from one mechanic first. I bet you can. All you have to do is order it. Order it. Just go online and order it. This is my dad. Tell him to order it. He's going to come over here and he's going to make my wife order it. That's what's going to happen. Because she's like the ordering department for him. Oh, let's see. The 8970s. Did those have Cummins in them? The 8970s? Did they run a Cummins in them? What's going on, 9520? Mr. JD Tech. I can't find the underscore. There you go. Stephen, hey, Ag Tech. I'm actually catching up the comments. You know what's funny is right now we're like still 3 minutes before I normally should start. Crops are green, tractors are red. Oh boy, A. Murray's weighing in now. Oh, it's the last of the actual Ford engines. I gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure when they made their split. You know what I mean? So it's one of those deals. I did pick up something the other day. I haven't done a video on it or nothing, but I picked up a little set of these. Anybody want to guess what they are? Real quick. I will show you. You're that popular, Phil. I know. It's awesome. It's awesome, Country Mile. Yes, they are RBRT. I take 45. Oh, RBRT something. Extractors. One mechanic. I don't want to. They are versatile. Fan myself. Part an owner of a dealership. That's pretty awesome, AgTech. These are actually. Hi, Dave. These are the extractors. I bought the extractor set. I think these are going to be really good. I have to say that I don't know how I feel about them yet as far as the shank length. We all know that the short stubby ones that are made by Irwin and everybody else, they tend to snap right at the end, right where it goes. And this one looks like it has a longer shank. It might twist a little bit better. I don't think this is going to give it any structural value at all. But getting the old bolt out of it, that's going to be pretty nice. I'm not sure yet. I think what I'd like to do is figure out if you had it pounded all the way in, if you loosen this up and put a little pressure on it, as you were coming out. Is that worth it? I don't know. But they are definitely new cool tool that I'm probably going to do a video on a tool haul here pretty soon. I got some stuff. But they go all the way up to a 3/8 drill bit, number 7 here. And I tell you what, they definitely, I like how they have, basically 6 flutes. So when you pound them in, it's should be okay. And RBRT has been a big fan of hitting things with hammers to pound them in. So, they tell you to do that in their regular sockets. So I think this will be the same way. Pound it in and see what happens. I'm pretty excited to use them, try them out, but we will see here. Nice shirt. It is a nice shirt. That's a nice tool cart you got there, brother. It's a nice tool cart. I did not get to finish watching your video on what you like better about the Snap-on. Ears burning. Hello, Nick. How are you? They work well. I used them 3 times this week. That's the thing with these extractors is that, I'm going to be using them. Joey, Mr. Jones, how are you? Will, how are you? Joey, nice to see you again. Let us know how they do. I know that's what I'm saying, Country Mile, is like, I bit the bullet. Actually, my Mac guy, they're regular price right now, but he had 2 of these left over from a promo. So he gave me a price. It was a little bit better price, and I paid him off that day. So that made a little bit better price. You know what I'm saying? So I actually got a really decent deal on these. So I was one of those, so we'll see how they work out. Just twisted, not broken. Really? So it didn't snap off flush? Because I'm curious how hard they are too. You know what I mean? Diesel Dude KY, how are you, Mr. Kentucky Diesel Dude? Nice to have you in the chat. Please hit that thumbs up for Phil. I appreciate that, One Mechanic. Thank you very, very much for that. Hi, Dave. Like your shirt. All time Weller. Thank you, sir. Got it. Have a good one, A. Murray. See you in a little bit, Steven. Brian Meadows, hello. Princess Jamie, how are you? Great to have you in the chat. Today I was doing a video, Jamie. I just need to clarify this. I was doing a video, and I was like, all right, guys and gals, because I have to, I feel bad. I try to include, I don't ever want to be rude and not include the females that watch, it's crazy. So I do try to thank you, Jamie. Most of the time you're the one that pops into my head when I'm saying, hey guys, and I'm like, and there's Jamie. So I know you probably don't take any disrespect to that at all, as far as if I say, hey guys, but whatever. Anyone need the part number? Yes. Thomas, I guess I can do the part number right there. Yep. So it's in the comments too. It's right there. Always watch your videos first time. Ryan, always watch your videos. First time comment. I have the Max set. They work really good. Will still twist, but at least they replaced them. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for commenting too. If you watch a lot of videos and you're more than welcome to comment. There is a lot of stuff that people are pretty good in my chats. So the community is great. So made it this week. Been out at the Texas. I know I've seen that. You've been. That's awesome. You've been on there. To tell you the truth, I don't really talk about anything political on here. I apologize for that. We try to keep politics out. If you want to talk about heavy equipment, tools, stuff like that, more than welcome. Just got home from Texas. Another, holy cow. Princess Jamie. Okay. So I just don't want to yeah, I don't ever want to do that. Don, how are you? Flicking the porch light on as always. Princess Jamie saying hi to old time welder. Let's see here. Jamie, hope. Hi, Phil. Hope all is well. U.S. Good evening, Nathan. How are you? What was I going to talk about tonight? I don't even know what I was going to talk about tonight. I had so much stuff going on this week. Crazy week. Oh, I did a set of injectors and a DT 466. Your hat is crooked. My dad said the same thing, XFL. He said that, and it kind of irritates him a little bit, especially when it's like he doesn't like this at all. He really, this right here flips him out. This, as long as you got a welding helmet on, you're okay to wear your hat like this. But this, whoa. He is right now, he is just getting angry. But that's okay. Yes, hello to all the new people. Welcome to a great group of people. That is true. And one mechanic, you are definitely in that group of great people. So that is phenomenal stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, totally. I just want to make sure people aren't like scared to comment, because I try to make sure that, I mean, everybody kind of here doesn't really, if it's an outlandish comment, it's just get rid of it, you know what I mean? But we do pretty good. The community is pretty great. So, Robert, how are you? Great to have you in the chat. Had a ton of shop time. No road service. Trans done in the service truck. Ooh, Trans said you're done. Had us in a locked position. Yeah, it used to be, you could tell the level of sober, because I always wore my hats. We'll throw this one on just for, like, this is how I would show up to an establishment. We'll put it that way. By the time I left, she'd be right about here. And it was rip roaring, ready to go. So, anyway, that's a little backstory to that situation. Oh boy, we need to turn that off. Nick Pixel just hit 10,000 subs. That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. I can't wait to tell him congratulations, because that is awesome. That is totally cool. Someday I'll get there. Bad comment also, generally just watch and give a thumbs up. Yeah, that's sometimes what I do too. I try to comment as much as I can. Rapper Phil, absolutely. I mean, I'm only like 26 miles away from 8 Mile, right? Yeah, something like that. 25. Diesel Technology, please view our YouTube video and like. So what is the YouTube channel, Don? Is it Diesel Technology Class at Central Arizona College? Is that what it is? MW. I like the gig rig, but I drove a lot worse. MW. Yes, that MW paver guy. I know exactly who you're talking about. I was driving up the road the other day and I almost stopped by this one shop just north of the Dunkin' Donuts. If that's where you're at. I almost stopped by just to say hi, but I appreciate that. I drove a lot worse. That's awesome. How's your Max Force? I haven't touched it. I ain't gonna touch it for a while. I'm waiting on getting an engine. They are they're gonna get me the engine and we're gonna go from there. So will do, Don. Yep, Don will appreciate that. Be careful all the time. He might. We'll see. Some days. Anthony Davis, how are you? Great to have you in the chat. Holy cow, I'm getting music. Come on now, Kentucky Tech. How are you? Great to see you. Doing good. Lots of wheel seals, brakes, air compressor problems, same old stuff. Yeah. The fresh fill of Bel Air with that hat. Well, the fresh wrench. I gotta think about that one. Hey, Kentucky 2. Jamie 2. Diabolical Tech. Princess Jamie, how are you? Hey, Dave 2. Diabolical 2. Oh, doing an L9 Cummins coolant. Fluids, no external leaks. Pulled the head gasket, no issue. Sent to the machine shop. Head's okay. Now I have to. Really? What the heck is there a crack in the block? Does that have an engine oil cooler? I've had a cracked block before do that. Coolant leak. Is it mixing with the oil? Or is it burning it? Let's see here. Pretty much do the same thing as you just in Northern Illinois. I farm for myself and do ag repair work rest time out of my shop in a service truck. That's awesome, Ryan. That is awesome. Northern Illinois. Rock on. Yeah, sometime there's always good stuff. I mean, there's always work to do. Get back to guys. Yep. If BS was music, you and Phil would be a symphony. Yes, that's true. That's true. Howdy, John. Oh my gosh, Tone, how you been, man? I ain't seen you in a long time. Well, I've seen you in videos, but I haven't talked to you in a long time. Bearing on my digger derrick. Well, that's good. That's good. So that bearing was on a digger derrick on your, I think it was on your Instagram. I've seen it. Tony, hey there. My first live stream all weekend, busy with the kids. That's awesome. When you're too busy to do a live stream, that's awesome. Which I probably should start doing more often of. Tools, Mike Jones, how are you? Great to have you in the chat. Hey, Dave. Any big jobs coming for you? Robert. I got a little Mac stuff coming. Some stuff coming. I had to order something the other day. I was doing that. I actually borrowed a tool from a customer. I was getting ready to, I'll tell you that. You'll see sometime. But I had to order it. It was an automotive guy. I had to order something for an automotive guy. Oh, let's see here. Theo. I had a Jeep Liberty do the same thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, UV dye. That sometimes will get stuff. Head gasket and still. Really? Really? You got to follow Cummins though. That's the only way you're going to get paid. Good evening, Black Smoke. You had a nice shout out the other day on Warren's video. You had a great shout out on Warren's video. That was awesome. He spoke very highly of you. I don't know if you caught that or not, but you were correct on Western Truck and Tractor there, Warren's video there, that number 6 was the culprit. So he threw you right out there saying you were right. Anyway, oil is clean, clean. Man, so they did the air compressor too, but the air tanks are clean. Otherwise, they'd be full of antifreeze. Zach Grubb, hey man, hey Zach, does it smoke at all? If it's a final tier 4, it might be hiding it. How is it down under? Mike Jones. Absolutely. Have at it. The exhaust manifold, maybe. Me and the Mrs. Tucky decided to get dinner, so I may be back on later. Oh, right on. Go get some dinner. Go get some dinner. Buy that lady some dinner. Ran down a hidden channel, that is. It could be. Mr. MLH Repair catching me with an airline out on a dozer. I'm telling you, dude, I was blowing off the engine oil. There was engine oil all over the side of that dozer. You know what I found out? The fill cap was loose. I'm pretty certain the fill cap was loose. And that's what was doing it. He was coming down a pond, down a steep slope for a pond. And I think what was happening is that it was blowing on the. Yeah. Forget Little Tech. Don't forget Little Tech. That's awesome. Yeah, once you get your logo made, we'll be having that for sure. MLH Mason, how you doing, bud? I think it was the fill cap. Oh, fill cap. That is awesome. Doesn't seem to smoke more than usual. Also, the combustion test on the radiator. Still no leak. Huh. Not yet. That's what I'm saying, Ryan. I'm getting close. Getting real close. Real close. MLH has a texting unit from Diesel Laptops, I believe. You have one, I guess. Black Smoke was telling me to check with my Mac dealer for their software version of it. And I think he said that's Can-Do or that's Texa. I'm not sure. Black Smoke said that Mac sells it. But the tough part is my Mac man is looking to retire. So I don't know how much longevity and support I will get with that Mac tool, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm trying to trying to pick the one that did it and did some good stuff. So I'm trying to pick the right one for me. And like you said, I have actually reached out a couple different places for text units. These laptops, I have not got a price for them yet. Ryan, is there a way you could hit me up on Instagram? I'd love to talk to you about the way you have it structured and what the current price is of it, if you just bit the bullet. Because I'm getting real close. 135 says price. Coloration close to bottom dead center. 135, but 2 doesn't. 2 and 4 don't. 2, 4. That doesn't make sense why they'd be connected. There's actually some common stuff that you put right in the radiator, right in the coolant, and it you put in a little bottle and it takes the gas and changes color, and pretty cool little test. Yeah, I know he was doing he was kind of hooked up with them for a little bit, and I don't know what happened with that. Also replace the gearbox, set the bash last work on the leaking outrigger. Oh my gosh. So much work. Be patient. A lot of back doors can be opened if you take your time. That's it. Not real good at following people, but I like to check out the rest of y'all's channels. Look me up on Instagram. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what's all about, helping each other, sharing some helpful information, whatever it takes in the great community. Texa is now sold by Fleet Pride. I know. I think you can buy Texa at AutoZone. To be honest with you, Black Smoke. That's what I've heard. So they're getting much bigger, much better. I think it means there's more traction. Hopefully it means more traction and not less, like where they're getting into volume and not trying to expand, because that's what scares me about growth in companies. You want to find that one that's big enough, that has the support, but yet still small enough to care to support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the toughest part. But yeah, it was pretty wild hearing you get called right out on Warren's on Warren's live, or Warren's video the other day. Black Smoke. That was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. You're like almost celebrity status, like that's pretty awesome. You had a phone call. Did you get her fixed? Wasn't a guy from Michigan calling you about his GPS, was it? Because hoping he gets that figured out. It's a block checker. Wow, tools with a different one, different fluid. Oh, Ag Tech came, my brother. Dealer level, close to about the same as the deal breaker on some things. Gotcha. Yeah, I was also told about Can Do. Also, I think Warren is definitely a Texa dealer for sure, 100%. Yes, I think that's what it was. Blue looking for green or whatever it was. It changes color. Just listening tonight, trying to get a set of roller bunks on a boat trailer. Oh, that sounds like fun. Tarek, I don't want my back door open no matter how much time it takes. No, thank you. Tarek, did you need my address or did you get it figured out? That's my question. Which is it? I'm just looking to help you out. That's I think the back door that we're talking about, Dave, is sometimes it's better to hook to the engine. Turbo Tie, how are you? Keep your shirt on. We'll talk to you soon. Oh man, Warren has a great channel. I would love to have him on a live stream. I don't know if we could flood his comment section with my name. He'd probably just get irritated with it, but I am going to try to reach out to him soon here and see if someday we can talk to him on a live stream. And I think that would be the coolest thing in the world, to get through some comments or just have a conversation with him about him and who he is, and get that out there. I think that'd be cool. You're back. Joshua's back. Tarek unlock and taking are two different things when it comes to back doors. Yeah, unlocking and taking. Oh my gosh. Same thing as my Altel. Gotcha. Terrible title. How are you? It was GPS call, but a Saskatchewan customer. Oh yeah, baby. Did you tell him to restart it and try again? The Can-Do tablet. There's lots of ag on it. I know that's what you keep saying, but it's like, I don't know what to do. Good evening, Jim. How are you? Great to have you in the chat, as usual. Let's see here. Hey, Tone, thanks for texting me on Instagram. Brian, that was good to know. I posted pics on Instagram. I'll tag you in a comment of the Seat Liners. Gotcha. It will plug into anything on or off road. I know Warren, have talked to him many of times. I am not on Instagram. Give me another way, and I will talk to you anytime. Email me at theheavywrench.com, and I will send you some information. We can talk. Old time older, how are you doing tonight? Hit that like button, everyone. I think if I do Texa, I'll buy another laptop and let them load it. That's the only way I'm just gonna have them put it. I want it its own designated computer, because I think that's going to be the best way for me to keep it going. So that way, when I pull that bag out, I know that's not going to be the one that's everyday used, but it's always charged and ready to go. That would be the thing. I don't want to use it for multiple things and then have an issue. So that's kind of my thing. Hi, Brian. So how do you use scan tools software work for ag equipment? Some. You have to buy it. See, that's the tough part, Tone, is you have to there's on highway, off highway, and sometimes off highway gives you ag. Sometimes off highway construction and ag are two different things. So you have to kind of figure it out, what you're getting. My prison purse is locked. Couldn't I? 24-hour. Jesus, Louises. List them as generator engines, and the system has so much more available. Really? That's interesting. Does Altel have all the different connectors like Texa? Black Smoke, doing good, keeping busy. Actually, hi, Joey. Yes, but we didn't buy other than regular OBD 6 and 9 pin. Gotcha. My old shop, we had Altel heavy duty scan tool. It came with multiple extra connectors. Brian, Altel heavy duty scan tool. I meant, sorry. Oh, no worries, no worries. Texas supported from Cutting Edge. They're out of Alabama. Get a bunch of guys and support for Texa. Bunch of great guys and support for Texa. Okay, that's kind of what. So Cutting Edge is the person that is supporting Texa. Gotcha. We'll do some mechanics. When I bought one from Warren, I use diesel laptops for mine for tech support and all the repair info they offer. If you need a manual, they email it to you. Really? Right. Yeah. Email me theheavywrench.com. And I would love to talk to you on that one, just to see what there is out there. At the dealer, we only have a laptop, Nexic, USB-T factory software, except for a Isuzu IDSS tablet. Yeah, the Isuzu diagnostic. That's a total different ball game. But I'm pretty sure Texas gets into that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, for sure, Ryan. Hit me up. I would. Yeah, we will definitely talk, because I'm definitely getting closer and closer to needing it. I'm over. Let's just put it this way. I am over 10 phone calls right now on stuff that I can't hook to yet. And I think once I open that door, it's going to open a lot of doors real quick here. A lot of different styles of work, different opportunities for work and stuff. Those jobs that are, you could spend 40 hours working on a set of undercarriage, or you can spend 40 hours doing multiple different diagnostic repairs and get paid the same money. You know what I mean? So I think there's going to be some of that to come. So that's kind of what it is, So I'm pretty excited to make that investment myself. But it's definitely an investment. Wish we had that. Isuzu is the best when you have IDSS. Used to work at a shop where we had fleets. Oh, fleets of NPRs? Ooh, tone. Fleets. Ooh. Oh, that Snap-on heavy duty scanner. If you're a truck guy and you're just trying to get simple things done, probably a good scanner. But is there anything simple anymore? No. Just those 10 would pay for it, I bet. Nexic works great for me. Texas does Isuzu, Hino, Mitsubishi, and the rest of the crappy size. I work at Kenworth Hino Isuzu dealership. All 5 cylinders, no 4 cylinders. Tex will be the next one I buy. My OEM setup is great, but you need so many connectors. Yeah, I don't. Do you have that OEM? Like a lot of OEMs on one laptop, without getting too crazy. My Snap-on guy said, don't buy the Snap-on Ultra. Nice sniper. I'm actually a car and light duty diesel tech. Yes. Class 8 scanner is a POSI. They're vice grips. Yeah. What's up, Jeff? How are you? Great to have you in the chat tonight. Yeah, let's see. What did I do this week? Whew, it's been a crazy week. Monday. Let's see what I do Monday. Monday. I don't even know what I did Monday. Couldn't even tell you. Oh, I know what I did. I went out and finished up an extend-a-hoe set of hoses on an extend-a-hoe on a backhoe. That's what I did on Monday. And then I went back and what did I do after that? Oh, I went out and looked at that International 4300 DT 466 with engine oil in the fuel system. So I pulled the injectors on that one, and then I ordered them. And I came back and I did a little bit of stuff around the shop. And then Tuesday, I went out on a D3C dozer and did the trans pump, put that on there, fired that bad lad up, actually moved because it had trans pressure. Whoa, look at that. That's been one of those. Did that dozer, and then Wednesday, what did I do Wednesday? Wednesday, I actually spent the day doing like technical support for a couple of buddies, and it was good. Thursday, I put that. Thursday, I did go back and put them injectors in that DT4. It was a wild week, and then I don't know. I think you're really, for PACCAR engines, I think that the Texas unit would be the best one because you're going to be able to hook to it. I don't even know what they use for their stuff, but there are definitely people in here that know the answer to that question, Ford Truck Guy. Anything with Davey on it is hit and miss. Gotcha. Ford Truck Guy. Basically need Davey 4. There you go. JC Smith. Oh boy, I was JC Smithing it hard this week. No, I'm just messing. I did. I was working on a 4300 with a rollback on it, doing a midshift bearing and a set of injectors. Oh, I thought I could have done a video for your channel. And I even found a custom JC, I did not send this to you, and I was going to, and I apologize for that. I was going to send you this photo right here. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't be too bright. Oh, it's too bright. I don't know if we can. Is there any way? Let me try to dim the camera light down here. Oh, man. This is going to be making me so mad if I can't show you guys this. I've been waiting. I'm going to try and I'm saving this one. Is that better? Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that a beauty, JC? Yeah, that was a nice one, wasn't it? But no, so I was working on that. I did that half-inch Milwaukee impact, took that nut off the yoke for that midshift bearing, like no factor, ripped it right off there. It's pretty good. Let's see here. Our Snap-on loves to give the old unidentified code description. That is tough when they have their old, when you're trying to get the new versus the old code description, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely. I'm running 1 TB laptop and a 2 terabyte external hard drive. Gotcha. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, the DT466. Diesel Dog, how are you tonight, by the way? Didn't get to say hi to you there, like a jerk. DT466. Yeah, it was. So I put that back together that day. Then I went out and looked at that dozer and an excavator, a 200 excavator. Yes, Ryan, hit me up. Please do that. Please do that. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that, Ryan. Hit me up. And have a good time with your movie. One PACCAR, software, subtone. Oh my God, I hate when Snap-on gives the whole manufacturer specific definition. Yeah. See, never touched one. Phil If you want, give Warren a call, and he'll tell you exactly what to expect out of the Texas unit compared to the OEM software. He can put you in the right direction for what you want too, bud. I know. I actually reached out to him. I called, talked to his wife, and I got a price. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm on the. I just got to be ready to pull the, make that purchase, and make sure it's the right purchase. That's the tough part, because it is a boatload of money. There ain't no doubt about it. It's a boatload of money, and I don't want to waste it. So once you buy it, you own it. You know what I mean? And then you're not. Yeah. For MX engines, I do not. Will. I know there's a lot of people that do. So, yeah, a lot of common similarities. I'm looking for a rollback. Well, this one here, I don't know if they'd sell it. JC, I don't know if they'd sell it. It's a 2002 4300, I believe. 466 Huey. Good little truck. They just redid the cab completely. It's actually a body shop that owns it. So he's looking for a rollback. But he's looking for a bigger rollback. He wants it to be a good roll, like a big rollback where he can actually haul some weight. So, yeah, I know. The worst part is I was thinking about you because I'm working on a rollback, and then next thing you know, I'm trying to get the yoke off, right? And I'm like, man, if I had a Tiger tool, watch JC Smith with his Tiger tools, just zip, 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 I did one U-joint. It would have been the first shaft back. So that midget bearing, and then the U-joint right there. The cap was actually spinning in the yoke. I replaced the straps, bolts, U-joint, and the yoke seemed to be fine, but we shall see. The customers didn't really want to do the yoke, so a lot of rip, and he's going to keep an eye on it. So that's how we marked it, and if it moves, he'll know. So, yeah, it's one of those deals. And I seen that. I laid down there and I was doing the oil change on it. I seen that Scotch lock, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to take a picture of this just so I can send it to JC Smith. I was hoping I'd catch your live stream on a Friday and be able to send you that while you were in a live stream just to see your reaction. You can plug into it with really. There is a lot of similarities. Scotch locks are awful with ProLink, but not long enough to really get everything. Thinking about trying to try with tech. Yeah, I'd like to. And that's the tough part is how do you I can't really ask for a demo unit, but I'd like to. But I mean, it's going to be a one. Are they really going to let me borrow it or, demo it for a little while? And then how many jobs am I going to get in right away that I can hook to stuff? That's my biggest fear is I'll have it and have to look for things to hook up to. You know what I mean? PK series is the ISB. Crane Tech 2015 Insight works on older medium-duty PACCAR engines. Right on. Wayne, how are you? Good evening. Oh, I had a good week. Yes, JC. I reached out to him as well, and I got a price from him, so I'm looking to go that direction. I just got to make sure I get the cash is king. Cash is king, right? So I'm gonna try to make sure I can make that outright purchase from them, and it's all good. MX-13 needs Davy, and most of our trucks are X-15s, not MX. I have seen Texas connect to this, to things I never thought it would. Right on. It's big. Let's put it that way. It's big. Bigger than probably a bigger purchase than a Snap-on scanner if you went to the ultimate one. Whatever their best one is, I'd say. It's comparable to that. Oh, right on. Right on. We'll see you soon. Yeah, 8,500. Oh, right on, Matt and Andy. I don't know which one it is. Which one is it tonight? Come on now. I think it's like, I don't know. Fully loaded. Sorry I'm late. There's a replay. Yeah. Tiger tools are nice tools. 1,200 updates and warranty support. Updates usually daily when web connection. So basically, it's something you want to update. Pack our engine in your truck. Yeah, it's numbers are rough. That's what I don't even know. But if you get the fully loaded one with everything, it's more than that. MLH, I think. I don't know. Just has a new Kenworth flatbed. Loading ramps, PTO, knucklebone crane, bed between the cab. Fixed flatbed, hydraulic operated, loading ramps, PTO winch. That's crazy. Tech support. Yeah. 30 foot, 30,000 pound on the bed. Yeah. He's looking for something with, he said it. What do you want? He didn't want the 20. What do you want? He wanted the 26 foot bed, a 24 foot bed. Does that sound right, JC? I don't know. He was looking for something with a Peterbilt and a Cummins, or a Kenworth and a Cummins, or he was looking for a Cummins. He found one. He found a Peterbilt, I think, with a cat in it, and I was like, C7, pass. I'm like, the Kenworth with a Cummins is better than the Peterbilt with the cat. And they were both pre-emissions. That's what I was that's kind of what I was looking at. You know what I mean? Andy, awesome. Sometimes you never know. I mean, it's good it's either way, it's good. But yeah, that's fun. I'll have to look. I came through the shop. Unusual feed tonight, less than 30 minutes behind. Brian, come on now. I am caught up. See, I started early. I'm caught up on comments. Look out. I came to the party dirty. I mean, dust and dirt all over me still. I haven't even, after this, I got to take a shower. Still. Not one of those. 21 foot. The 21 foot, 15,000 pound capacity, is that like a 550? I don't know what he's looking for, but I will definitely have to try to figure it out. I tried to get him hooked up on where to find you at a little bit, but thank you, One Mechanic. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that at all. I appreciate it. It is. Yes, I am riding dirty. Absolutely. Now that song's stuck in my head. Dang. All right. Gotta get it out of the head. Don't feel bad. I'm still crusty too. Yeah, no doubt. That tractor this morning was oily, greasy, nasty. The hose blew. I added MLH. I added 25. Yeah, it's 25 gallons of oil to get it full. And that tractor. It's crazy. It was that low. Yeah, but it all went at once. The hose end, the crimp actually blew out of the hose, blew right out of the crimp, and it was a factory hose. It was like a 2012 tractor. I think somewhere in there, 2010 to 13. I think they made them or something like that. I don't know. It's I think it's one of those. Maybe it's an IT4. I'm pretty sure it's got a 9-liter in it. I'm not sure. AgTech would know for sure 100%. What's an 83? What's an 8360 R having it? So the 6090 AgTech, a little 9-liter. You are super excited for graduation. I'm super excited that you're graduating. That's awesome. Joshua, Barbie. Da, 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 da. Yeah. You just sold a 2000. See, with a Jordan bed. Side puller sitting on here for over a year. Oh, yeah. JC, he's looking for a steel bed, actually. You prefer a steel bed, to be honest with you. Why? I don't know. But he would prefer a steel bed. I thought I was doing something with 10 gallons. Yeah, it was crazy. 25 gallons I had to put in that thing to get it full. I put in 10, and then I put in 10, and we never even fired it up. We just cranked it over until I seen the leak where it was coming from. It was very deceiving with the hose end blowing off the fitting. You could barely see it. But we found her. It does have the 9-liter. The 6090. Those are good engines, though. Aren't they, AgTech? Pretty good. How long are the DPFs lasting on those up by you? Does anyone think, ooh, a radio DJ? That would be interesting, Josh. You've been educated, Mr. Joshua. Keep it up, bud. Absolutely. Silent Samurais 2000. Oh, really? Holy cow. You sold your Hino. What are you going to do now? How are you going to cut your grass? 10 probably didn't even register on the dipstick. It was the sight glass. It came up on the sight glass, but as soon as we started to crank it, I was like, holy cow. Then I put another 10, and then it went down. It was crazy. Very controversial question. Starting in the heavy equipment field, should I buy air, electric, or both? Okay, first of all, not that controversial. It's pretty well. You're starting out. So starting out, go the best economical route. Every shop has air. I would start with the economical way of getting air. Then move to the platform that you like with electric. Don't buy a 3/8 air ratchet. Don't buy a 3/8 air impact. 1/2-inch air impact. If you end up needing a 3/4 and the shop doesn't supply it, 3/4 air impact. I still don't have a 3/4 or 1-inch electric impact. Still run air. Works just fine. I have been told that the 3/4 or the 1-inch, I'm not sure which one it was, but some tire guys that I know can do a complete set of loader tires on one battery with the Milwaukee 3/4 or 1 inch. I'm not sure. I think it's the 1 inch, but I'm just letting you know. I would do like a hybrid mix. The 1/2 inch Milwaukee works really, really well. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of places that 1/2 inch Milwaukee won't fit. Just saying. So it all depends on how much cash flow you got going in. But a decent air 1/2 inch impact will get you by with no problem. Had 1086 hydraulic regulator blew off, and Western Star with a brand snack radiator. Jesus. You were out. What were you doing with Reba on a screen plant? That's Betty's territory. Yeah, he likes them. I guess I don't know, for whatever reason he likes the steel ones. So, air. Grades in, and I have to go back up sometime in August. Air. Would you guys agree with the what I was saying with the 3/8 though? Don't buy a 3/8 air ratchet. Don't buy a 3/8 air impact. Question for 550G. Water pump rebuilt, radiator done, no coolant in the oil, no loss of coolant, no bubbles in the radiator. Why is it still running 200 degrees? No thermostats. $550G, water pump rebuilt, radiator redone, no coolant in the oil, no loss of coolant, no bubbles in the radiator. Why is it still running at 200 degrees? No T-stats, no thermostats in it, and it's still running 200 degrees? I would, let me think on that for a minute. Let me think on that. 550G. See now the recalls on those lately. Going to build the 1965 International Lodestar with the Vantage 19-foot steel rollback. That's going to be a sweet build. Is that one of your projects that you're going to get to now, JC? Be awesome. Depends what we've changed. A few at $300-$400. I've had one with $5,400, but we haven't changed a lot of them yet. Okay. Whatever you can afford, it takes time. 1/2 and 3/4 air at first. Starting out with air feels way better. You won't twist off as much stuff. I disagree on the 3/8 air impacts. Use mine all the time. Okay. See, I like that. I like when people disagree with me. Flip a quarter. Milwaukee has a lot more options that go with it, and I don't. Does DeWalt have a ratchet? I believe they might have a ratchet. Just flip a quarter. Whatever brand is going to suit you the best, that's more available to you. Really, is what it boils down to. On off with one battery. Yeah. Don't tell Betty she gets temperamental. We don't want that. 3/8 impact has been workhorse this week. Done 3. Yeah. 3/8 electric or air. I use my 3/8 a lot. Depends on what you tow around. Regular towers run aluminum decks. Bang a hole in it. Yeah. I'd have to check the water pump impeller. Matt and Andy, what's the fan doing? Suburban Beard. What's going on, Suburban Beard? Nice to have you in the chat. I'll be checking hydraulic temperature. Some cooling, if I remember correctly. It's a 4-cylinder turbo, and it's running 200 degrees. That's under a light load. Andy, I would really look into like MLH said, it could be hydraulic. It could be hydraulic oil temperatures putting a load on it, making sure none of your levers are sticking. But at the same time, yeah, is the fan pushing or pulling? That's the other thing. Make sure it's not slipping. But I don't think he'd be. I'm trying to think what else it could be. I have the same stubby impact, 3/8 battery impact. I use it to 7/8 sockets with no troubles. Yes, that's the Milwaukee, I'm sure. I have the 14-4 Snap-on, and I like it, but the Milwaukee has more power, but it is larger. That's where you get into the things. What are you doing? What fits your needs the best? It has separate cooler for both hydraulic and trans. The fan is doing like it should. At full throttle, you can feel the air 10, 12 inches in front of it. I'm trying to think if that has a bypass in it. I think without thermostats, it will get hotter because I think there's actually it's a two that thermostat blocks off a passage and allows a passage. There's something with that. I don't know if that's on the newer Deers or if that's on the older ones. Silicate fallout causing cooling passages. Could be. Without thermostats, you can see coolant moving through rather quickly when you remove the radiator cap. I don't know, like on some of those, because what engine's in that one? That is I know it's a 4-cylinder turbo, but it's not a 6404 or a 6. Oh. 6068 4045. It's not a 4045. It's the older one. And I'm trying to think of what it is. I have Milwaukee and Snap-on. I like the size of the Snap-on better, but the power of the Milwaukee is right. That's what I'm saying. It's a 1994 model. Put the T-stats in and check the radiator cap. 4276 engine. Don's saying it's a 4276, so I believe that is it. So it's so is that a 400? Circulation too quick and doesn't spend enough time in the radiator. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of those Deer, they have like in some of the newer Deers, and I believe Cummins as well, that thermostat acts two ways. It allows it to cycle through the engine when it's closed, and when it's open, it shuts off that port and then sends it out to the radiator. So there's actually circulation in there. Thanks, Don. Following. Is there a shroud on the radiator? So, Don, is that a 400 series engine? I'm trying to. Let me see something here. 400 series engines. This is older, though. This is way older than that. Yeah, this is way older. I was trying to see if we could pull up a. Let's see here. Yeah, these are older. These are 70s engines. But if we can find out the coolant, flow, that would be helpful, right? But yeah, I don't have the right book here on this computer, at least. Let's see here. Let's get back up in here. Without T says enough temp transfer slow enough for yes. Yes. Thanks, Don. So it is a 400 series. The reason for the T-stat removal was initial running hot issue, which I believe was a clogged radiator. The thing got clogged bad from previous owner using tons of stop leak. Oh, that could be part of your problem too. That stop leak could be in places that it shouldn't be. So if that is a 400 series engine, has a 3/4 bypass tube. That's has a 3/4 bypass tube. That's the tube that's on top of the water pump. That goes out. Tons of stop leak. Could have possible solution. Bad water pump. I've flow not getting coolant. And there's the rest of the story. Yeah. Band-aids and bullet holes. People, oil cooler could be plugged. That actually isn't. Let me see here. Eggs and peppers are for breakfast. Yeah, no doubt. It could be causing it. So I actually have then a restriction of the block would make sense. Let's see here. So let's see if I can find this here. Engine tune-up, engine repair, lubrication. Group 25. I'm going to see if I can do something here. Pretty crazy. But we're going to see if I can pull up Group 25. Group 25 on here. There's your water pump. Assembly installation, oil pump. So they don't give you much on inspection of the radiator. They give you anything on here? I'm just curious. I'll let you guys see. Yeah, restore. No, I'm not looking on Service Advisor. I actually have a book here. Here, we're gonna do this real quick here. Share screen. Boom. Add to stream. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. So I'm trying to go over here. Is that like somewhat clear or not? I'm just trying to find like a flow chart of it. So this is what your thermostats look like or not. Let me get back to comments here. Oh boy. How do I do this? Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, it's because I'm. There we go. It needs a new engine. Yeah, the Cummins. There's a Cummins product out there that does a pretty good flush as well. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that because time, family time. Have a good weekend. Yeah, that's the 30% housing I'm dealing with. Okay. Yeah, they should open at 180. It's saying here. And then that's the end of the section. So I think down here in this one here. Sorry if I'm flipping through here too fast. Fuel pump. This is fuel system. 10. You got to be getting up here somewhere. System malfunctions. Air intake. If we go up here, it'll tell us so that was air intake. Diesel fuel system. It should take us through fuel filters, bleeding. Let's see here. Heard a guy using Cascade. Yeah, Cascade does work good. And they do work good. I'm just trying to get to the cooling system here if we can. And maybe we can answer a still in fuel. Jeez Louise, they got a lot on fuel here. Control linkage. Electrical operation. I know they have a section on cooling in here somewhere, I thought. And apparently it's not there. So we're going to stop sharing. We'll go back to the comments. There's a take care, Brian. Yeah, dishwasher detergent, or Ajax, I think, is another one that you can use. Hey, Bubba, how are you? Again, I said hi. Both are stamped for 180. I would try that flush stuff. It's Renew or Restore Plus or something like that. It's Cummins product. I can send you the part number if I can find my gallon of it in my service truck on Monday or tomorrow if I'm out there. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Automatic dishwasher soap. Okay. I have no idea. Just going off what the radiator shop told me. Yeah, if it's settled in some places, yeah, they can. You're right. Cascade. Taking some measurements on the 144 supercharger. Fixing my series on it. Awesome, Bubba. Yeah, when I first got on here, I was editing a video today. By the way, if you guys get a chance, throw some thoughts to the way of ZK Master Tech. He had to go in for surgery again today, on his back. So hopefully everything is going well. And he got everything taken care of. So CC 2610. Ran vinegar. Really, vinegar. I don't know what that stop leak is made of, though. That's the problem. Like, we all don't. It's just some secret elixir, right? Like, come on now. What are you putting in there? But when people do use that stuff, it's tough. It's tough. It's like putting the old trick of brake fluid in your transmission. Come on now. Don't be doing that stuff. Oh, that's the part number. Thank you, Suburban Beard. CC2610. I have a newer one. I don't know, bread and butter. There's so much in this one, I might as well keep it. Yeah, no doubt. Ford does make some good coolant flush. Fleet Guard, yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about. Cummins, that's it. You are Cummins Restore, Fleet Guard Restore. Yeah, that's a really good one to use. I'm sorry, I didn't. A Suburban Beard, I did not catch that, but yes, that is the good one. Use Coca-Cola. You can use Coca-Cola for everything. Yeah, 1 gallon. It's not that expensive either. To tell you the truth, Andy was on here tonight. Yes. Plus equals mild acid based. Yeah, it does have some acid in it. I will tell you that for sure. It does feel a little funky when you get it on your hands and stuff. But it does tell you to run it, and then flush it, and then flush it with water, and then flush it again. It's like a 3 flush deal. So you might as well just, it's pretty much a half a day deal to get it flushed out and back to going stuff. Oh, purebred. Really? $20 a gallon. Yeah. Stop leak is made from the ground up. Depends. Diapers. Von Dibble. Put water glass in it. There isn't any good mechanics around here, so we've had to become YouTube certified mechanics. At least I know everything is tight when I'm done with it. More than I can say for the local John Deere dealer. How's that H coming along, by the way? Just curious. And Joey, how are you doing from the great state of New York? Yeah, I'm curious how that is. We should I should do that. I should make some stickers that say the Heavy Wrench YouTube certified. The Heavy Wrench the Heavy Wrench Mafia or something like that. Clean/purge. You want mild acid cleaner/purge. That's how I learned to swap my radiator. I'm doing wow. You're caught up for once. Yeah. Hey, Uncle Dave, I'm caught up. Get a 12-pack of Bud. Put 1 in the radiator, 1 in the belly, 1 in the radiator, 2 in the belly, and continue. Don, yep, that's it. That is it. Yeah, I'm caught with comments there, Joey. You haven't been here. You've been slacking. No. But yeah, this week's been a crazy, crazy week. Bush works the best. Bush latte. Just curious. Heavy or light? Just like an after-school program in the 80s, I learned from watching you. You are so sweet, MLH, because I actually learned from watching you. Let it run for a while. I was getting ready to start on it, but another situation came up, so I had to help a friend out first. That's what happens. You know, you get you got a lot of friends. When you're in the things of, fixing stuff, you always have friends. You'll never be hurting on friends. Just got to make sure they're friends back. Diesel bush, always better. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Yeah, we always had heavies. and lights and lattes. And I mean, the dirty 30s were boom. In the college days, that is definitely ran through a few of those. Ugh. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up tonight because I gotta get a shower and I gotta get to bed. Got a lot to do tomorrow. It's already 10:20. I know I started a little early and I'm ending a little early, and I just got to get some stuff done. But I would like to get a shower so I can go to bed. And I appreciate everybody in here. And Matt or Andy, I'm sorry, Andy, if you let me know how it turns out at least. Yingling only. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everyone's your friend and they want something. Absolutely. If you want more friends, buy a trailer. You want more friends than you knew. They don't want to borrow. Absolutely. Yeah, very true. And the guy fired friend back for sure. Turned down people of projects. I could start on the H. Take care. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, and we will see you next week. I'm trying to work on some videos. I appreciate everyone and all the comments tonight and everything that was good. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, and we will catch you next week. And let's see, we'll catch you next week and on my next video. So have a good one, and we will talk to you soon. Not a problem, brother. Not a problem.